On the channel, an unboxing of Jurassic proportions with Jurassic Express AEW Ringside Collectibles exclusive. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another AEW Jazzwares unboxing and review. And today we've got the Ringside Collectibles exclusive AEW Jazzwares, a boy and his dinosaur Jurassic Express 2-pack to unbox today. Talk about a deluxe 2-pack. Never in my wildest dreams did I ever think this box would be this big for this one. I kind of expected more of the Cody Rhodes style size, just kind of fit down. But no, they went all out. The Jazzwares team, Jeremy Padawer and crew, they go all out on their exclusives. And this one, not any different than the other ones. It's a very, very cool packaging here. State-of-the-art packaging. Packaging we've never seen, honestly. We'll see what we get in the future with current and future releases via Ringside Collectibles exclusives from Jazzwares and stuff like that. As they're always trying to change the game, it seems like. Really goes back to the old Jax days, the Jax Ruthless Aggression. All the different exclusives, box sets, and these are taking that to a next level, as you can see with the packaging here. So we're going to do it like we normally do it in this review. We're going to talk about the packaging, we're going to talk about the figures, talk about it, everything under the sun, and see where it goes from there. But the first thing we should talk about is they did do a variant release on this one. Very interesting. I did pick up that variant release. That one features Luchasaurus on Jungle Boy's shoulders. And I guess I could show that one really quick right here. We'll just show it and move on from it. But I'm not going to talk a ton about this one. A little hard to get out there with these flaps. But there it is. You can see it right there. Luchasaurus on Jungle Boy's shoulder. That is the variant edition of this. Now, nobody from the Jazzwares team, at least that I know of, has come out and said the reason for that is it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. A really cool variant would have been Marco Stunt on Luchasaurus' shoulders. That would have been a great variant because a lot of gripes out there that we didn't get Marco Stunt, the third part of Jurassic Express, in this box. And they really should have made a point to get him in here. Unfortunately, I guess I'll say is these are repaints of the Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy figures. But back to that exclusive Chase variant there. Gotta think they have a China factory. They're putting these together. The first couple of runs or whatever was a mistake. It was a mistake at the factory, and the Jazzwares team, instead of saying, you know what, just pull them, start them over, we'll repackage them, do whatever, they said, let's roll with it, let's make a Chase version. I did buy this one just to be a mint-on-box completist of the Chases, or not the Chases, the Ringside Collectibles exclusive figures, but it just seems a little bit like a cash grab, turning a mistake into money, which also, if you put your business hat on, that's not a bad idea. And, you know, people like quirky variants sometimes, and this will be one we'll talk about in 10 years and say, what the heck was going on there? Honestly, we're saying that right now. So, wanted to make mention of that. I did pick that up. I kind of regret it a little bit. It's just like, what am I doing? I don't need two of these. And especially, as I said, the boxes are so big on these that they take up a lot of display rooms. Now I got two of them side by side. I don't know if that makes a lot of sense, but I kind of feel like if you're going to be a completist, you have to have that. It's a dangerous web we weave. You guys know how it goes. But let's take a look at the packaging on this one first. We're going to start with the back of the packaging. We usually don't start with the back. But look at that big old glamour shot. Look at that. Jurassic Express. Old Jungle Boy down at the bottom. Luchasaurus up top. Up there in the jungle, as you can see. You got the Jurassic Express logo. You got the Ringside Collectibles exclusive. WrestlingFigures.com. All Elite Wrestling logo. So order this on ringsidecollectibles.com. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%, of course. All Elite Wrestling on the side here. You got the jungle motif. Same thing on the other side. Bottom, you got warnings in the jungle stuff as well. Nothing too crazy. And then the top, same thing. Nothing crazy there. Now we get to the front. So now this is a very cool front of the package. Very jungle-esque, as you guys know. But you get the Jurassic Express here, you get the AEW logo there, I'll mention that. But then it opens up very, very cool here. Look at this. So it just Velcro attaches here, very much like a NECA figure. We're very accustomed to NECA figures. They have the Velcro on the front. That's kind of like what they did right here. So you got right there, you got the Jurassic Express, Luchasaurus, and Jungle Boy. I don't know. It's could get packaging of the year, deluxe exclusive of the year. I mean, this is next level. A lot of wasted space in this box, though. And it obviously, as you guys see, it does not pair up with the other AEW figures we've received over the last year plus. You can't just put these in your collection and say, oh, here's Cody Rhodes, here's this, then here's, Orange Cassidy. It just doesn't kind of work packaging-wise. The packaging is not the same. One thing I was going to look for that I haven't looked for yet, as you guys know, there's numbers on all the boxes. Oh, there is. Yep, right here. Number 36. I don't know how I missed that. Right there in white. So that is one negative I have. There's a few complaints I have of some of these Jazzwares figures, and that is one. So you put 36 down here. So let's say you're putting these in book library style, and you got Orange Cassidy here, and then you got this, and then you start the new set here. The packaging does not go together. I just wish, and I think this for G.I. Joe and a lot of other lines, if you're going to have an exclusive to a store, be it Target, Ringside Collectibles, Walmart, whoever, do a different numbering system. If we know Ringside is going to get multiple exclusives every year, give them their own numbering system. That is what AEW should do, because honestly, there are a lot of collectors in this world, and eventually kids will be buying these. We're seeing more AEW figures on the shelves than ever before. Kids are buying these things. They don't know what a Ringside Collectibles is. They just don't. I mean, it's getting better every day, but not everybody has the internet. So all of a sudden they have number 34 in their set. They say, what the heck's 35? I didn't even know 35. They must have skipped it. Very well could happen that way. So there you go. Let's see if I can get this unboxed. Like I said, though, the packaging is absolutely phenomenal. Very cool. Something totally different we're not used to getting. Pull that out. See you later. Look at this big jungle background. Somebody could use this for something else, probably, if you wanted to. Make this in your nice Predator diorama. If you got some Predator figures, you stick Predator back in there. There you go. See you later. Off to the side. All right, we got one rubber band holding them in, but here's the old plastic prison. We love the plastic prison. There it is. A boy and his dinosaur. So lucky to have his own dinosaur. What a lucky kid. What a lucky kid. That Jungle Jack Perry, as old JR would call him. You guys know I love Luchasaurus. There's no doubt in probably your mind. You guys know I love tattoos. I love big wrestlers, big figures. I love face paint. He covers about every single box you could possibly have. He might be my favorite AEW superstar. Gonna get him out. Whoa! Luchasaurus broke off at his waist. What are we doing? We'll get it here. We got a little bit of Frankenstein's monster looking like here. See if I can get this. Whoa, we're losing razor blades. It's getting dangerous, folks. It's getting dangerous. We got razor blades falling out. Watch out. The most unsafe unboxing of all time right here. See you later up high. Ow, there it goes. All right, Jungle Boy. We got half a Luchasaurus, and we got the plastic around his waist. We all know about that. We've seen that many a times. Let me yank that out. There it is. Got an extra set of hands for each guy. We won't go into that. We went into a review of these previously on the channel. So these figures are the exact same. They're just been repainted. I guess repainted. Reimagined. It's all about that reimagining and repainting of a figure. What's old is something new again, as one might say. All right, Luchasaurus. Like I was saying, probably my favorite. You guys know I'm a sucker for these big figures, tattoos, everything else. I love the green paint here. I love the toad, like shoes it looks like here. Just a phenomenal figure, but we're going to compare it right off the bat. Here's the regular release Luchasaurus right there, and you got the new one. So first thing you notice is the white in the tights, white compared to the black and teal kind of mix there. And then same on his little crotch guard, we'll call it a crotch guard, why wouldn't we? He's got some white in there where it's gold and black before, it's gold and white on this one. The chest, everything else is the same. The mask is a tad lighter on, pretty much the same. Pretty much the exact same. Yep. Hair is the same, hands the same. You know, that's one thing, you get an extra set of hands here. That's another point of difference you can make on this Luchasaurus. You can say, well, I'll give him the 2 open hands. I'll give this one the 2 closed ones. I don't understand about AEW either, the lack of fists. We don't get a lot of fisted figures in the AEW line. I am disappointed in that. I like a fisted figure. Maybe that's just me, but we get a very, very few fists in the AEW Jazzwares line. I do want to see, do they fix? Oh, no, it's still there. So another major gripe I have with these AEW figures is the elbow joints are extremely loose. You can bend those back and forth. A little kid or a kid playing with these puts just a little bit of pressure, you're snapping that arm very easily. I'm hoping future sets, I've been saying in all the reviews, that we get a little tighter joint action and a little bit more girth and a little bit more weight here to make this not as breakable. That's just one thing I've noticed. And obviously I'm not one playing with my figures and stuff. They're just being displayed, but I feel bad for little Johnny out there who breaks the arm off his Luchasaurus and then he's got to beg his parents to track him down another one because you can't have a fig fed without a Luchasaurus. You need those monsters, those big figures with masks and tattoos and face paint. You need those in your collection. So I feel bad for little Johnny on that. Besides that, a lot of reuse, obviously. It is a repaint. You're basically buying this pack to be in the set because the box is such a big part of this set. That's where I believe, and that's where I stand my ground on. Like I said, I got extra one, so I have one to unbox. Can never have enough Luchasauruses. Like Ultimate Warriors, I'll take all I can get. Then you get to the old Jungle Boy here. And at least we have a different head with Jungle Boy on him. So that's one point of difference. Like I said, it's all about mixing and matching between the two to try to make them feel as different of figures as you possibly can on a repaint. You got the same boots, you got the same knees here, but you do got different tights on here. He's got the white and the gray and the gold compared to just plain brown here. Got the tattoo on his ribs on both of these. You got the same wrist gauntlet, same hands here, but once again you can switch the hands. And then you got different heads. This is more of the say cheese face on this Jungle Boy. So not a ton of difference here, but that new head really makes a difference. So between the head, the tights, and an extra set of hands, yes, it's a repaint, but you can get a lot of reuse. It feels like a totally new figure. So I do like that a whole lot. Not a lot to complain with there. Jungle Boy, I don't know, toyetic, not for me. Whoa, we're taking a big fall off there. I don't know if he's super toyetic for me. Obviously, he's coming on strong. He's a very main featured guy in the AEW programming, so I can see him being very popular. It's kind of the opposite of the small wrestler. A lot of people like, or the big wrestler. A lot of people like small wrestlers as well. They get behind them, and Rey Mysterio, one of those guys, but he also had a mask, as we all know. So there's Jungle Boy. I don't know. I think if I had to choose between the two, if I said I could only have one Jungle Boy and one Luchasaurus, I would stick with the original releases. But if you're going for on card, definitely get this pack. This card, the carding of the, he's just not going to stay. The carding and the box art of this one is just phenomenal. Very next level, very good forward thinking, and something we've never seen before. So new ground being broken with the Velcro on the front. We haven't had that in wrestling figures like we do with NECA. The design of the package, him being on his shoulders, posed in there. Just a really, really cool pack, a fun pack. Something I'm guessing we're going to see a lot more of from the AEW Jazzwares team. You know, we'll get Sue in her van with best friends probably one of these days. I just love new ground being broken. You don't know if something will be successful or not be successful until you try it. And that's sometimes the best learnings come out of that in everyday work world and stuff like that. It sucks to fail, but if you don't try something new, every once in a while, you're never going to get to the next level. And I think Jazzwares understands that totally. They don't play it safe, which we like. We like, especially when our money's not on the line, to play it safe. But I think there's a bright future for these figures. Very, very popular out there. A lot of people talk about them. A lot of street buzz on AEW figures. I do look at that to continue well into 2021 and beyond. So be ready for the AEW figure onslaught. Like I've said, I've tapped out of my Mint on Card complete collection. I know there's a lot of figures coming. I know it's just going to be too much. Nobody has a room for a double set of those. And if you do, you know, my hat is off to you. You are a true collector. So there you go. But there it is, Luchasaurus, Jungle Boy. You tell me in the comments your thoughts. Did you pick these up? Did you pick up 3 like I did? I hope not. I hope you didn't. But yeah, tell me your thoughts on here. Which one did you like better, this pack or did you like the regular edition pack? You guys let me know in the comments there. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're pumping out new content every single day, so make sure you're subscribed, hit the old notification bell. Follow me on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, _Kyle_Peterson on Instagram, and of course, Pro Wrestling Tees, search Kyle Peterson. So for a boy and his dinosaur, I'm Kyle. I will see you guys all real soon.